information, go to tcm.com/festival.
Hi, I'm Robert Osborne. You know, I'm one of many in an army of people who love movies photographed in black and white. I mean, I know it takes a lot of time for kids today to get used to black and white movies, but once you really look at films like the recent Nebraska and The Artist, and older classics like The Third Man, Paths of Glory, Schindler's List, you realize how much more effective they are than if they'd been photographed in color. There's an interesting new book by Wheeler Winston Dixon that's now out called Black and White Cinema, A Short History. And it tells the history of black and white movies, its origins and impact, and it's really well worth reading. And the films we're showing tonight are those mentioned in this new book. Our next movie has often been called actually the greatest movie ever made. And a major reason that so many praise this film so highly is because of the black and white cinematography of the man who filmed it, Greg Toland, who was a 12-year film veteran by this point. The film is Citizen Kane, and the cinematography is about the only thing on the film that wasn't done by Orson Welles. Welles produced the movie, he also co-wrote it and directed it and stars in it. He was also the first one to say he couldn't have made it without Greg Toland. And in all the books, essays, and commentaries about Citizen Kane, one thing that vividly stands out is that Welles, as brilliant as he was only able to make this film because he relied so heavily on the talents of Toland and others. And it was Toland who set the lighting for the film, arranged the cameras, instructed the camera operators, and taught Welles about what the camera could and couldn't do. Toland is also the one who gave Citizen Kane the deep focus look that sets it so far apart from other movies. By the way, even before Citizen Kane, Toland had started experimenting with that technique, keeping the foreground of the picture and the middle ground and the background all in sharp focus at the same time. Toland had used that deep focus technique when he photographed William Wyler's Dead End in 1937, and also Wyler's Wuthering Heights in 1939, and when he photographed John Ford's The Grapes of Wrath in 1940. But it was really with Citizen Kane in 1941 that it made a particular impression. So here's the story of a famous citizen by a famous director and a brilliant cinematographer in beautiful black and white. Here's Citizen Kane.